Doing today? I am coming at you again with another another approval that we have gotten for the PPP loan. It's different than the EIDL loan, where yeah, it's a totally different loan. The PPP loan is the payment protection loan. Of probably, if you're watching this, you know what that is. And if you haven't applied for it, they have extended the deadline to August 8th for you. And there's still $180 billion left in the funds to loan money out to people. You'll have to go probably through a third-party app. You got Cabbage, you've got Fundera, you've got Lendivo, and you got Fundbox. And Fundbox is the one that we used, and we applied on the 24th, and we were approved on the 30th, and the deposit takes about a week it took us about a week for it to go through. Thank you, DJB. It took about a week for it to go through. Not sure how long it's taken everybody, but I'm just going to go through this experience. It took about a week, and we were approved for the 8-week loan, so we will have time to pay our payrolls and what have you. But the good thing about Fundbox, I just want to say, is that I went through a lot of these third-party apps before I got to Fundbox, and I heard a lot of good stuff about Cabbage, but Cabbage had said we're probably not going to be able to process it on time. Now it's probably different now that they've extended the thing to August 8th, but Fundbox seemed to me to be the easiest, less stressful third-party app. So if you're going to go and you're going to overlook these apps, third-party apps that are seeking other lenders for you to get the PPP loan, you might want to check them out. I mean, they were really good, and it kept it a simple process, and I thought a week was pretty fast response time. Now, another good thing about this that I wanted to add is that they left me a link on what next to do, because and they said a link on how to turn this loan into a grant, and it gives you all the questions and stuff that you're going to need. It gives you the fact sheet on what you're going to need and how you're going to take this loan and move it over into a grant. And the important part about this that I'm trying to stress to people is if you've got an EIDL loan but you don't have a PP loan, because you might want to go get a PP loan as well if you qualify, which you should. Almost everybody that breathes and has an employee will get one. So what you want to do is you want to get this PPP loan so that you can roll over your EIDL loan into the PPP loan forgiveness program. And that's what they said they're doing. It says interaction with PPP interaction with previous FBA loans. The administrator has the authority to purchase loans made before the date of enactment, and the law covers payments for up to 6 months to borrower. If an applicant has an SBA EIDL loan taken out between January 31st and April 3rd, which I'm believing they're extending that as well, if you've taken a loan out, they have the option to refinance the loan into a PPP forgivable loan. So here's what I'm trying to get with this, and this is our next step, and hopefully it's yours too. But we're working out the kinks in it, and we're hoping that this is where we're going, is that you will get two loans, the EIDL and the PPP, and be able to roll them into one loan and then become forgivable, which become a grant, which if all was in a perfect world, yes, it would happen tomorrow, but it's going to take time. But you have the option to refinance the loan into a PPP forgivable grant. And that's what we're going for here. And it says the small business applying for SBA Economic EIDL will be eligible for $10,000 emergency grant, which was what everybody thought they were getting when they put it out, and then they feel like they're getting a loan at 3.5%, which a lot of people are like, whoa, slow down. I don't want to take the loan. But maybe you should go ahead and think about taking it, because there's ways that you take this grant, and you got to work for it, people. It's not just you got to work for it. So So the emergency grant will award up to a $10,000 to be subtracted from the total loan when the EIDL loan is refinanced into a PPP loan. So you're going to take your EIDL loan, you're going to take your PP loan, and you're going to get another lender to say, hey, let's refinance this. And it's becoming quite a process. Let's see. Where can you apply? You can, and then the Fundbox even gives you an application of where you can apply. Submit application to your FDIC approved lender participating in the program, and that should be almost every bank in the world that's FDIC. So be prepared to have your payroll documentation ready when you're preparing your application. And when can you apply? The small business and sole proprietorship have started. You can apply now. I start on April 3rd. And then the PPP for independent contractors and self-employed individuals started April 10th. So now you can apply. What you might have to do before you apply is prove that you've spent the money on payroll, mortgage, electric utilities, and stuff like that in the business. So whether you don't have a business account or you do, you may want to think about opening, if you have a personal account, you may want to think about opening a business account for other stuff, and that way you can show where this money is going. Say your payroll is going to be $1,000 this week. You can pull it right out of your business account, hit payroll on there, and your business account will show it. Because if you're showing this all in your personal account for sole proprietors and stuff like that, it's going to be kind of tricky, to going through all your personal information and stuff like that. But, you do what you got to do. But I'm just trying to let you know that you might want to go ahead and set up a business account. You get all your ducks in a row before you go ahead and shoot for this PPP loan. And there's a lot of information out there. We'll be giving more information as well to how you can go about getting these PPP loans and EIDL loans forgiven, because that's the next step. But I wanted to tell you right now that Fundbox was great. They made it very simple, and I'm not getting paid by them or anything like that. But when you start filling out PPP loans, for those of you who haven't yet, and you're going through third parties because banks now are so overwhelmed with applications, personal banks may not be taking applications in your area as they weren't in ours. And we have Bank of America, which is a pretty big bank. And they said, sorry, we're not doing it anymore. We're overstacked. So when you're going to your Lendivo or your Fundera or your Cabbage or Fundbox, these individual lenders, the easiest one, I looked through all of the personal information that they're asking, and Fundbox was the easiest, and that's what I liked. I wanted to keep it simple. Because I'm not really, I don't have all the paperwork in one specific area, and it would take me years to find it, but I have enough to get through Fundbox, and now that they're helping, even saying, hey, you've been approved with us, so let us show you how we can help you get this forgivable. They want it forgivable too, because they want that paycheck from the government, and it's a win-win situation for them once you get it forgivable, and by another lender buys it out, and they're being paid, and everybody's happy. I will let you guys know what's next, and keep watching if you have any questions about the PPP loan. But once again, it took about a week. I thought that was incredible timing on their part, and so I just want to kudos to them, and hope that everybody's doing well out there, keeping safe, and keep in touch. We'll try to keep you updated and answer as many questions as you can. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.